Hey, so look, man, y'all see the title right there at the top. It's a whole lot changing, ain't it? Women can't afford lashes right now. Or if they can afford them, they just don't want to pay for them, man. Why be taxed? You can go to the beauty supply store, wherever you gotta go, and it basically almost look the same. Why pay more for a service that don't last for... That's what I hear. I hear they don't even last long, man. Y'all know how we do on this channel, man. I don't like to waste too much time. I got a couple little rules for y'all, man. I just need everybody to thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out to new viewers. And if you're brand new, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you can see more of these videos pop up on your timeline. Let's get right into it.
The girls want to know why the lash industry is dying. So let's go ahead and put it into some numbers. Depending on where you are, a lash set can run from $150 to $200. And then you have to get it maintained every 2 weeks. That's another $100 to $150. Depending on what your set was, your initial set was, that's how much the field can cost. So if we're in Miami and my base set was $150 and then my field is $100, I'm already at $250 for the month. Now let's consider what bills I can pay with that $250. I can pay my light bill and my internet bill for $250. I can pay my car insurance for $250. I can pay my phone bill and put some gas in my car with $250. I can put groceries in my house with $250. You see all of the things that I can do that I need to do with $250? And then let's be honest, some of y'all skill sets do not match your prices. Y'all doing people lashes and they falling out within 3 days by the handful. And then you telling them it's past the grace period, they got to book a field now. Y'all burning people's eyes, burning their corneas out of their face. They got to go to the hospital after they get their lashes done by you. Now they got to pay a $3,000 hospital bill. That doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. So I'm going to take my $250. I'm going to take $15 out of that. Get me a lash cluster set and they're going to last the same amount of time for literally a fraction of a 16th of the cost. I'm good, baby. I'm good.
$250 a month? Yeah. That's kind of high. Ain't no kind of. That's high. Y'all know that's high. You got to look at it from a perspective of hours, for real. That's how I like to break everything down. How many hours do it take for me to get this? So say you're getting 20 an hour. That's about 12 and a half. Basically, let's just round up to 13 hours that you got to work just for them lashes per month. I'm glad people seeing that could really go towards something else. For the people that's in the lash business, I see why y'all was selling them, though. For the people that's a lash tech, I see why though. I see why y'all in that business. That's good money. Say you get 5 clients per day. Let's just say you get 5 clients per day that pay you $150. That's $750 a day. Say you do that 5 times a week, that's $3,750. So that's a real good business. I ain't gonna hold you. But I feel like right now, man, priorities is what come first. Whatever is most important got to come first, which is your needs. Wants, they damn near non-existent right now, but those go last.
I see the girls are shook and wondering why the girls are not getting their lashes done. And I'll tell you the moment that I made a decision to not get my lashes done anymore. Whenever the girl who was supposed to do my lashes said that she was moving and then referred us out and then decided to come back, and whenever I went to go book my appointment on her site, I saw that she was charging $160 to $180 for a full set, and that she was charging $80 to $120 for a fill, and that you had more than 40% loss, then you was going to have to pay the full set. I'm not good at math, but I did the girl math and I was like, okay, fills are normally like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's more than my utilities. That's more than my car insurance. That was more than my internet. That was more than my cell phone bill. I could not justify it anymore. Times are hard. I bought my first lash kit in December of 2022 and have not looked back. I do my own lashes on my own time every 2 to 3 weeks. My packs cost less than $20. I can get them right on Amazon, 2-day shipping. I can get the glue, get the sealant, and it's not burning my eyes. I'm not having allergic reactions, and I can do it all in the comforts of my home. I did these lashes this morning before work. So yeah, I'm so sorry.
I just saw this video and this lady was asking why the lash industry is dying. Lash maintenance is very expensive, and I'm saying for the average consumer. A fresh set of lashes can cost about $280, and then you have to get a refill for like $120. I've only got my lashes probably a handful of times. I don't know, to me it just was never really worth it. Plus, you can go to your neighborhood nail salon, and they will put in individuals or strip lashes for like $10 to $25. People are really worried about paying their bills nowadays and not really the luxurious things of lashes. Plus, all those DIY lash kits, people are just so creative and rather do it themselves for a fraction of the price. And I guess if I really want to answer the girl's question, on what can lash techs do to keep their business, the sad reality of it would be to lower your price. Because you really can't change the quality of the products that you're using, but you also have to keep in mind that this is a luxury service. And the economy right now is not at a luxury price. Unless you just build a client source that can afford it. Who knows?
Listen, this is what I really want to know. What's the difference between the ones that come from the beauty supply store and the ones that the lash tech's doing? Like they be doing wholesale deals. I know it's vendors that got wholesale deals. And they just get their product, they get their inventory from Alibaba. Anything can be made on Alibaba damn near. So I real life just want to know what's the difference. Drop it below in the comments. Is it the fact that you just got somebody doing it for you versus you doing it yourself? Or what? Is the quality way better? They buying top tier from their vendor versus the beauty supply selling you trash or what? Because it's not something that I know. Clearly I don't wear them, right?
I've been waiting for the girls to talk about this. Why did you leave your lash tech, and why do lash techs feel like the lash industry is dying? And as somebody who is a former lash tech who does social media marketing now for people in the lash industry, here are my 2 cents. Every client you lost has said, I cannot justify paying the price. And I feel like the first mistake that a lot of lash techs make is thinking that their only competitors is Susie down the block, okay? And it's not. It's DIY lash clusters. Let's be real. It's affordable, convenient, fast. Nobody's paying a squeeze-in fee. You do it on your own time, and sometimes it lasts just as long as people's lash retention. That is so hard to beat. I'm gonna take it a step further. In the beauty industry in total, not just lash techs, I feel like customer service experience is just not a thought. As in, you guys are all money hungry, and it shows. And I get it, it's your source of income, this is your job, your career. This is also what you signed up for. Because it's not a necessity, it's a luxury. And don't even get me wrong, I'm all for being bad and bougie on a budget, but I'm also the same person that will come back if you give me a reason to come back. And if I don't come back, I will tell somebody to go to you. Everybody already been known that lash extensions is a luxury thing. The question is how do you make it luxury?
Because how did the prices get so high in the first place? Like, I never understood. It is a luxury at this point, and they are money hungry. I feel that. I've heard that. Then they want to charge you late fees if you late. They want to charge all of these extra fees on top of they already getting a couple hundred out of you. That's just ridiculous. That's crazy. That's money hungry. That's greedy. I understand their time is valuable. I do understand that, and people will take advantage of people's time. Time is the only thing you can't get back after it's lost. So you got to do that to keep people on schedule. But, man, if I had 2 clients per day, I'm good. 2 to 3. I'm straight. I ain't tripping. That's another thing. I'm seeing people change businesses. I'm seeing people get into the e-learning space. Why? Because it's digital real estate. And you don't have to have a physical location. You don't have to have a storefront, none of that. You don't have to have an office suite, none of that. You could just educate people on the industry that want to get into it. But for the fact that she had to change industries from being a tech to somebody helping out techs, that just show right there that clearly the money was different than it was before. So she had to kind of maneuver vehicles. And when I say vehicles, I'm never talking about a car. I'm talking about her stream of income. She had to maneuver to something else, which is digital real estate, e-learning, digital products. It all fall under the same umbrella as the same thing. Digital products, coaching and consulting, all of that. It all fall under e-learning.
Why lash techs are going out of business. And honestly, I don't know why y'all are surprised. Like, all of these DIY cluster things that these Chinese folks and the people are selling now, way cheaper than... Fred! Shush! But like I was saying, way cheaper than what these lash techs are charging, especially these Atlanta lash techs. They're charging $200 for a full set. Baby, we're putting lashes, you're just gluing lashes on my Fred, shush! You're just gluing lashes on your eyes. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, if I was a lash tech, I would make my prices as cheap as possible so I can get more people in. Because if I'm making it high and I'm only having Susie, Anna, and Kate come because they're the only ones willing to pay this price, I will never grow as a lash tech. And I used to be a lash tech. So another thing I want to say is a lot of lash techs are lazy. They really want to do about 2-3 of y'all a day. So it's like, if you don't have no real hustle about yourself and you're not trying to get these clients in, like back in the day they used to take like 5-6 people a day. Now they want to take 2 1 to 2 people a day and make $500. Because we're in a generation now where we're lazy. We don't want to do shit. They just want to, do their little 1-2 and go home. But yeah, that's why I think they're going out of business. It's just not making sense. People only getting their lashes done when, we're going on an occasion or going on vacation or something like that. Nobody's getting their lashes done consistently. Like I said, that's another bill. Getting your lashes done every 2 weeks now, that is a bill. No matter if it's fill-ins, because the fill-ins is starting to cost too. They starting to charge on the fill-ins and saying that you need 40 to 60% of your lashes. Baby, your lashes don't even last that long. Your lashes don't even have that much retention. But you want to charge all these prices and you squeeze it just too much.
The lash tech industry is dying. Yes, I understand it's a luxury service, but let's do an overall analysis. I looked up a company's highest and lowest lash extensions, plus the amount it will cost to get them refilled. The site says 3 weeks, but I know everyone gets them 2 weeks done. To get your lashes done for a whole year would cost you about $3,000. That is for the cheapest amount. The most expensive one is about $5,000 a year. Now, I also did an analysis on getting mascara and lash clusters and doing it yourself. The average price is $200 a year. I understand it's a luxury service. I also understand it's individual lashes, it's not lash clusters. But if you're a business and you're not aware of the economy and understanding what your clientele can afford, it will really only hurt you, not them. So having the mindset, well, if you can't afford it because it's a luxury service, go elsewhere or do it yourself, you're going to have people that are like, okay, bet, I'm gonna do it myself. Because once you really learn how to do lash clusters and you realize how easy it is, you'll think twice about spending about $400 or $500 a month getting lashes.
So I keep seeing videos about why the lash industry is dying, and as a consumer, I will tell you, and this has nothing to do with people putting their own lashes on at home. Not only are the prices ridiculous, but the tipping culture is getting out of control. And I will tell you with a personal story. I got my lashes done maybe like 4 weeks ago. They're in desperate need of a refill. And I went to this new place and I got the premium silk lashes. The service was $150. That's fine. I'm willing to pay for it. I know what the price is. I'm going for the price. So when I went to pay, I paid $50 in cash and then I paid $100 in card and put the 20% tip on my card. So that means that I put $20 in tip on my card. So overall, I paid $170. When I left the place, I received a text asking from the place if I was sure that I wanted to put only the 20% towards the $100 that I put on my card, and it wasn't that I wanted to put it towards the whole $150. And I'm like, yeah, I'm tipping $20. That's how much I'm tipping. Whatever. Didn't think much of it. When I go to book my refill, I'm having a hard time booking the appointment online. It keeps giving me an error. And something in my brain told me to try with a different email, and I did, and the appointment went through. So that means that they blocked me from scheduling online because, I don't know, I tipped $20 on a $150 service. Which already, I feel like that's a decent enough tip, but the price is already up there. And I don't understand, like, if you're charging $150, your employee should be getting a cut of that $150 service. Like, how much are you paying them that your employee is only relying on their customer tips? So the reason that your businesses are dying is greed. Honestly, it's greed. At the end of the day, like, people do not have money to afford these things, and do not expect me to tip way extra on top of a service that you're already charging an exorbitant amount of money for. Because, if they actually told me, like, hey, the lashes cost $180 and you don't have to tip, I would more likely book that service than knowing that I have to pay extra money on top of that. I should not be the one having to pay your employees at the end of the day. You should. Stop being greedy, charge reasonable prices, understand that we are basically in a recession. People who can afford your services will pay for your services, but do not dupe us into paying for your employees.
So I've been out of the lash extension game for, I don't know, like 4 years now. I remember going to get a full set. I was like $70, $75 maybe. And then a fill would be like $40, $45. And even then, if it was like more than $80 for like a full set, I'd probably like text around and like try someone else's girly. but I'm going to Hawaii, and the second fill always looks better than the first. So I'm like, okay, I'll get a full set now and then do a fill right before Hawaii, whatever. There's girlies that are like, just got certified yesterday, full set, $185. What? I would not even pay $85 for some of the lashes I'm seeing in my area, whatever. But then like the good girlies are like $200 for a full set, which is like fine. Everything's expensive for everyone. Know your worth and charge your worth, the thing they say. I just am like, oh yeah, that's why I don't do that anymore. And I will not be getting my lashes done for a while. My fake lashes cost me $2 for 10 pairs. Do your nails at home. Get your lashes from Shein.
All right, so how y'all feel? Do y'all think the industry dead? Or what? Y'all think the lash tech industry dead for real? Y'all think it's coming to an end? Y'all think they gonna have to find something else to do? Change businesses or lower their prices? Or what y'all really think? What y'all think could revive it and have you going back? Like if you doing DIY right now, what would make you stop doing DIY and start going back to having your tech do it? Whoever it is that you used to go to that you stopped going to.